When you can't breathe, nothing else matters.
All you think about is trying to gasp for air and breathe. The very first time I actually ever took a full breath was here on Wrightsville Beach, and I think that marked, the change in my life. I can go outside and run on the beach.
And I think that's when I realized, wow, like my life has actually changed for the better.
Our family relocated to Wilmington back in 2007 from Western Massachusetts upon the advice of our pediatric pulmonologist. Despite the best care, we just couldn't get the kids' asthma under control. He recommended a move to a warmer climate within 5 miles of the ocean.
In Massachusetts, I remember having to sit in with the teacher during recess and watch as the rest of my friends went out and played soccer. I couldn't go outside certain days, neither could Kiara. So my life's been much better since we moved down here to North Carolina.
When we were in Massachusetts, my school was tarring its roof, and I had a very serious asthma attack and my throat actually swelled shut. So when I first moved here and I didn't have the fear of going to school and wondering, what if I have an asthma attack? I'm in my school's chorus. Before, I wasn't even able to breathe, let alone, be able to sing.
That was a huge change from Massachusetts.
It's hard to describe into words what that feels like as a mother when you see your children able to play a wind instrument and your daughter can sing beautifully and you never knew that she could. We have to take medications daily and always carry medicines with us in case something triggers our asthma.
I'm very allergic to animals like cats and dogs. Kiara's allergic to grass, pollen, dust mites, cockroaches, perfume, strong perfumes, like when we're in church and an old lady walks by with all her perfume on, right there's a trigger.
When the seasons change and new flowers or trees come into bloom, that really triggers our allergies.
Weather definitely affects my asthma. The longer the summer and the more warm it is, the longer the pollen season. And that means I'm gonna have a longer allergy season, more asthma triggers, and more time suffering, basically. And even, smoke with wildfires. If there's longer and hotter summers and there's more forest fires because it's drier out, and forest fire smoke is an asthma trigger, well then asthmatics are gonna suffer because of that.
I definitely feel that climate change and air quality are directly related, and whenever you have poor air quality, you're gonna have breathing issues for people with asthma. Unfortunately, climate change has become such a polarizing issue. We need to really just raise awareness about climate change because it really does impact a lot of families just like mine. Carbon, that we're emitting into the air is definitely creating warmer temperatures.
If this generation's not going to do anything about it, then it's up to our generation to deal with the impacts and the world they left behind for us. People don't want to admit to it because it's easier to say it doesn't exist than to deal with it and the consequences of it. We have to own up to it and admit it and do something about it.
We really need people to take action.